Hi everyone, it's Happymailqueen. I hope you all had a wonderful weekend. Today I want to share this little cutie patootie here. I made the 3D paper gumball machine that I've been forever wanting to create, and I used the SVG file from the not Cricut, but the Silhouette Design Store, and I finally made it. So I did make two more. This is the first one I made, and I did size this one a little bit smaller. And after this one, I decided to make the base a little bit bigger. So I used the Doodlebug Valentine paper from, I believe, last year called French Kiss. Not last year, I think it was 2019. It's so cute, and it just has really fun colors, and that's the first one. Here's the second one here. This one's a little more glam, and I actually used a paper from my mind's eye. I just wanted to create a different colored one, and I love this pretty pattern with the gold hearts. And this is from my mind's eye Gal Meets Glam, I believe. And then for my third one here, I used the La La Love by Crate Paper. Super cute. And these are all going to be gifted. They are part of my thank you packages that I am working on. So hopefully I can get it out before Valentine's Day. And I put the trims. That was the pink one was Melissa Francis. The gold one is from Recollections at Michael's. And then this one here is from Frank Garcia's studio. So I'm trying to use up my stash, you guys, so trying not to buy any new collections, so we'll see. If you want to stick around, here is my process video, but if you don't, then you can end the video here. But here I'm just I cut out all the pieces from my Cricut maker, and then here I'm just folding the little flaps, and this is going to be the base. So you are going to need some glue, some wet glue. I use all different kinds of glue actually, but also the hot glue. So I just, I don't know why, but I start in the middle when I do this. And you're basically just gonna go ahead and attach that base to the body of the gumball machine here. And I just do it little by little, and because it is a bit tedious and fussy, you do have to kind of bend the paper to get it to adhere nicely. So I do want to use my hot glue for this one, because once it's down, then I can't really reposition it. So this is the easiest for me here. So I am using my glitter art glue, and just make sure it's nice and adhered there. I'm just using my bone folder and just go all the way around. And I did size the base here to be approximately, I believe, around 3.5 inches. Actually, because of the flaps for the body of it, of the gumball machine, I think I might have cut it at 4 inches, but it just depends on what size you want to use. And then the ball part, which is the ornament, the clear ornament, that I believe is the 80 millimeter ball from, I just got mine from, well, you can get it at Michael's, but it's actually more expensive if you get it from Michael's, but I just got mine through Amazon. Okay, and then I'm just finishing it up right here. Made sure that that's all glued together, and then I'm just folding the flaps on this one right here, and this is where I'm going to glue the ball. But first we're going to go ahead and create the little top part that goes on top of the gumball machine. So just use your bone folder to just kind of curve it because it's easier to glue. And then I'm gonna go ahead and put just a dab of hot glue on the end there just to connect it. And then for the circular pieces, I'm gonna put one on the inside. I start off putting it on the inside first just so that this piece here just keeps its shape. So I just went ahead and hot glued it. And once that's dry, then I flip it over and I hot glue the second circle. And I did cut this out twice. The pattern, I cut it out twice using the pattern paper and then the gold, the gold cardstock from Michaels. Just hot glued that. And then I have a bling also from Michaels. I think it was like a set or something. And it's this multifaceted plastic flat back, I guess. And it fits perfectly on there. And this is probably my biggest bling, so that's the one I used. So next, I did trim this down a little bit, this square piece that they give you, just because I didn't want it to be too big. So I think I cut it down to 1/4 of an inch off on each side to make it smaller, and then I glued that on foam. And then here I'm just using felt. I couldn't find my thinner foam, you know, the 2mm foam. So I just went ahead and just used felt because that's what I had on hand, just to give it a little bit of height. You know, I just kind of want it a little bit dimensional, but not too dimensional. But it's up to you. You don't have to make it dimensional. You can just layer it on top of each other. And I did trim that pattern paper down as well. And the pattern paper is just the reverse side of the ones with the little fruits. And then here, just to make it more sturdy, I did layer this, I think even 3 times. I think I took another piece. There you go. And I'm just using my art glitter glue. I like to change up my glue depending on the material that I'm working with. If it's just regular cardstock paper, I do like to use the art glitter glue, and then I also use I switch off to my Fabri-Tac also if I'm dealing with like the trims. Okay, and here, this is the part that's where the gumball is supposed to come out of. So it's like this dome shape, and it's just going to go on the bottom part. And again, I'm reinforcing it, so just layering it a couple of times. And then the little circle, I decided to go ahead and put it here. And this is the circle is the part where I guess you're supposed to put the coin. So just getting all my pieces nice and layered and sturdy. And again, I cut each one out twice. And just gluing that all together. It didn't quite line up, so I did end up having to fuss with it and trim the bottom part a little bit because it was sticking out. So that's what I was doing here when I went off camera. Okay, so once I had that all fixed, I didn't mean to glue it on this one, on this circle. For the other two, I actually used my 1 1/4 inch punch, circle punch, to put that 25 cents on there, but I totally forgot. So I ended up just using what, you know, the machine cut out for me. So, but that's okay. It doesn't matter really, but I would have preferred the sign to be a little bit bigger, the little 25 cents circle sign a little bigger, but there it is. So now I'm just, again, just gluing everything together on that rectangle. And again, I'm off camera, sorry about that, but it's just easier for me to see when it's closer to me. I'm just making a hole there with my crocodile here now. And then I'm gonna put a brad to hold that little, you know, that little part that's supposed to swivel, the part that you turn for the gumball machine. And I decided to use this Doodlebug brad. It's a nice pretty blue, so I thought it went okay. I think it matches the paper. It has some blue in it. I didn't have a nice green. I mean, I had a green one, but it wasn't mint green. So then just fill your ornament here with whatever you want to fill, and I kind of mixed it up here. Pom-poms and those foam balls from Hobby Lobby. And once you have it all in there, then go ahead and close that up. All right, so then I used some Fabri-Tac glue first, just to make sure that that ball part stays on there. And I even put it here at the seam, just a little bit, just so it doesn't open up. Hopefully it'll still be nice and secure. And then I just put some hot glue just so that it will adhere faster and I don't have to hold it the whole time. And then here we're just going to put trim around. This is my Melissa Francis trim that I've had in forever, that I got at the expo like years ago. I don't know, probably like 5 or 6 years ago. And I still have some. It came in like a 20-yard spool. And I believe I paid $15, but it was totally worth it, you guys, because I love using this pretty pom-pom trim. So just go all the way around, just using some hot glue, and hopefully that will also reinforce everything to stay in place, you know, for that ball to stay in place. And we're getting there, we're almost done here. Now we're just gonna connect that, let's see, oh yeah, that part, the square or the rectangle part. And I'm just making sure that that foam is gonna adhere to that paper. So here I put some more glue, again using the 2 different glues. Centered it, and once it's there, I fuss with it a little bit there, but once it's there to stay. It shouldn't come off. All right, so when I put the top, I needed something because it's hollow on the inside, so I put some pom-poms in there, and that way I can glue it on there better. So again, using the 2 different glues, the Fabri-Tac and then the hot glue, and then I just center it right on the very tip top. And I think that looks really good, so that way it doesn't come off. Hopefully. I haven't done this before, so, and then I just put a little bling there in the center of the brad. Yeah, I just used some glossy accent, and we're almost done. I think all I have to do now is, well, I'm cleaning up right here, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and put that 25 cents. Oh, sorry, before I do that, this half circle piece that cuts out, I decided to put it in a different spot. And I just noticed, you know, when I was looking at gumball machines online, that it has a little lip on the bottom, you know, where it's supposed to catch the little gumball. And I decided to use that half circle there instead. Some people use it on the top circle. You know, they layer it on top where I guess you're supposed to put the coin, but I decided it looked better on the bottom. And that's it, you guys. I hope you guys liked my project, and I hope you give it a try. Thanks for watching.